MJZ comic book fans, we are back at you with our pickup video.
Let's get it going. Let's start the show.
Thanks for watching us, and if you would, please subscribe. It really helps the channel. Let's go over what we've picked up recently and give you the reasons why we picked up these beautiful books. First book we're going to show you that we grabbed at a local comic book show is this X-Men 4. It's a raw copy. I couldn't pass this up. I wasn't even looking for this book, but it was such a good deal at the show. I was like, I can't let this book go. I mean, it's an X-Men 4. First giant cover appearance of Magneto. I know he's on X-Men 1, but it's the back of him. This is the first time you see him in full view. It's his second appearance. It's the first appearance of Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. And even bigger, it's the first appearance of Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. I mean, this is a huge book.
This arguably might be the second most important X-Men book in comics.
Yeah, I mean, if you looked at, the argument is X-Men 1 obviously is the most expensive, most valuable X-Men book. But then you got to look at X-Men 4 and giant size X-Men. But it's pretty easy to tell which book is the better book. I mean, when you look at the 9/8 of each or high grades of each, I think the 9/8 of this X-Men 4 is much more valuable.
I think what it comes down to is Silver Age is going to trump Bronze Age.
Yeah, I mean, this is a 1960s book. It's, like we said, it's a giant quadruple key. Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, Second Magneto, Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. I mean, like I said, it's just a beautiful book. And it's really come down in value. It's still a pricey book. Look at some of these raw copies. I mean, if you can find one at an auction, I found one at the show, and this guy luckily was willing to go with what the things are going for currently. A lot of times we go to these shows and people are still in 2021 prices, and they're not willing to sell the books for what they're going for in this bad economy. Can we see the future? No, we can't. The comic books usually always seem to kind of follow the market. The market's down, the comic books are down. So what are we doing? We're buying up good books, what we can afford, and for good deals. And we definitely got a really good deal on this X-Men 4, which I think, for investing, you cannot go wrong.
Yeah, an early X-Men book, and this is probably one of the best Magneto covers that you can find in the early run. So, like Jason's saying, hard to pass up this book for a good deal at a local show.
I got this for around $400 cash. It's fully complete, all there, looks decent. I think at worst, I'm going to get a 0.5 to a 1. Beautiful book, great price. Let us know what you think on that one.
Next book is Fantastic Four 273. Now, this is the first full appearance of Nathaniel Richards and also the origin of Kang Prime, who specifically, the origin's about how he discovered the time-traveling research, and he goes back into Egypt and becomes Ramatut. So a couple great things going on in this book.
We're not going to give anything away about the Ant-Man movie that just came out. Everybody knows just from the trailers that Kang is the villain. There's lots of plans for Kang in the MCU. With his Avengers 8 book being so pricey in the Ramatut first appearance, we started looking for other Kang books that could be valuable in the future. I picked this up on an auction on eBay for $65. You really can't get a 9/8 for cheaper than that, especially when it's got first appearances, something related to Kang who's going to be big. You can't go wrong. If you can find some of these books, I can't believe how low some of the prices are on these first appearances currently.
Yeah, $60. That's basically the price of getting a book graded by CGC after shipping and time. Next book we have here is Fantastic Four Annual number 25. And this is the first cameo appearance of the team of the Anachronauts, who is a mercenaries local to Kang. I guess he goes back in time, certain points of time, and he finds these special individuals and he recruits them as bodyguards, essentially. Their names are Apocryphus, Death Hunt 9000, Ra, Surastin, Tinder, and Wildren. So multiple first appearances in these books.
And you got to believe with all the stuff that's going to happen with Kang in the MCU, at MJZ, we're speccing on this group. I think you're probably going to see them show up. Kang's kind of bodyguards, his mercenary group that he's probably going to send out on missions. We could be wrong, but you can pick these up for about $20 raw. I picked these two up on auction. I got one for $40 and the other one for $60 and a 9.8. Again, you almost can't get the book and have it graded for that price.
If you like these books that we're showing you here, another one to consider is Avengers Annual number 21, which is the first full appearance of the Anachronauts, and they look to be on the cover. We'll put a picture up. That's
Yep.
actually more of the money books, so it's something to consider as well.
Currently, you can get both these books raw on eBay for $20 or less. I mean, depending if you're patient on auction, the raw books of both this cameo and the full are around $20 raw. You know, as Matt said, I think the full appearance will end up being the one that's worth more in the long run because they're all on the cover. But I think they're both, for the price, they're cheap. It's a good spec. Kang's Mercenaries.
You can't go wrong because these books are so low right now that I think even if you get this book, the cameo appearance, you really can't go wrong. The book's gonna go up.
Kind of what we've done. We'll research previews. We'll research the Key Collector app. We just looked up Kang because, like I said, a lot of people, you can't just go out and buy Avengers 8, which is the first appearance of Kang. But if you like the character, look for other books that could be important in the storyline, like these last couple books that we've shown you. The last pickup for this video is one of my favorites. This book is pretty rare. You don't see this too often. So this is Flash 127. Really cool cover with this green looking cover. And the significance of this, like I said, it's one of my favorite villains. It's Gorilla Grodd, but it's his first cover appearance. His first appearance is an older Flash book, obviously, than this one, but he's not on the cover. Sometimes, you know, these characters that are a little more obscure, I like to see him on the cover. And I mean, just look at how vintage this book looks. I mean, you got the green cover, you got Gorilla Grodd smacking Flash. Hopefully he shows up. I mean, he's a super intelligent gorilla supervillain that's always battling the Justice League. One of Flash's main villains. He's always been one of my childhood favorites from the old Justice League cartoons. And this book actually is an 8.0, and this is from a specific collection noted by CGC, the Don Maggie Thompson collection. So I think I'm going to do some research. I'm going to try to send this into CGC, and I think this is considered a pedigree. So I'm going to see if I can get it put in the pedigree case, and maybe see if they'll note that it's the first cover appearance of Grodd. So yeah, if you look on the Key Collector, it says this is the first cover appearance of Grodd. Kind of one of my favorites. I don't know that this book, I mean, it's so old and it's a cool cover. It may never go up a lot, but it's just, like I said, it's going to be in my PC. I'm a big Grodd fan. An 8.0 of this book is hard to find. There's not many graded higher. Let us know what you think of these pickups. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, comment. MJZ out.